My dear brothers and sisters across Africa and the diaspora, welcome back to the Voice of Africa. It fills my heart with immense excitement and pride to share an incredible update with you today. We're turning our spotlight towards Burkina Faso, where a powerful story of resilience, self-belief, and transformative action is unfolding right before our eyes. This isn't just news, it's a beacon of hope, a testament to what becomes possible when vision meets unwavering determination on African soil. Get ready to feel inspired. Before we dive deep into this journey of progress, let me offer a heartfelt disclaimer rooted in our shared values. The Voice of Africa stands firmly for peace, unity, and the prosperity of all Africans. Our celebration of Burkina Faso's achievements under President Captain Ibrahim Traoré is solely focused on the inspiring model of self-reliance, community empowerment, and tangible development unfolding for the Burkinabè people. We believe true peace blossoms when people are empowered, when they build their own futures with dignity, and when the fruits of labor nourish their communities. This story is about that constructive nation-building spirit, a spirit we champion wholeheartedly for every corner of our beloved continent. Now let me transport you to the heart of West Africa. Imagine the sun beating down on the rich red earth of Burkina Faso. For too long, the narrative here, like in many parts of our continent, was intertwined with challenges. But a profound shift is happening. A new chapter is being written, not with ink, but with sweat, determination, and the powerful roar of hundreds of machines operated by Burkinabè hands. Since assuming the mantle of leadership in October 2022, President Captain Ibrahim Traoré has ignited a revolution of infrastructure, self-reliance, and unshakable belief in the potential of his people. The centerpiece of this audacious vision, the monumental task of constructing and rehabilitating over 133 kilometers of roads. But my friends, this is about so much more than just asphalt and gravel. This is about connectivity, connecting villages to markets, farmers to opportunities, families to healthcare, and students to education. It's about breaking the chains of isolation that have held communities back. And crucially, it's about who is building these vital arteries of progress. President Traoré made a revolutionary choice. Burkinabè labor, exclusively. Imagine that. Over 900 powerful machines, bulldozers carving paths, graders smoothing surfaces, compactors laying firm foundations, excavators moving earth, and trucks rumbling day and night, all under the command of skilled, determined Burkinabè operators, engineers, and workers. I've seen the reports, heard the testimonies, and the message is clear. Visit these bustling construction sites, stretching from the north to the south, the east to the west, and you will search in vain for a single Western worker. This is not an accident. It's a deliberate, powerful statement. This is a conscious rejection of the old paradigm of dependency. It's a bold declaration that the era of waiting for foreign aid, expertise, or validation to solve Africa's problems is over. President Traoré is sending a thunderous message. Burkina Faso will rise through the strength, ingenuity, and sweat of its own people. He trusts them. He empowers them, and in return, they are rising magnificently to the challenge, transforming their homeland with a palpable sense of ownership and pride that radiates from every construction site. What I witnessed being described wasn't merely roadwork. It was a movement, a national awakening, a revolution of the spirit. Burkina Faso has risen. That cry resonates with profound truth. Think about the profound implications. For decades, much of Africa's infrastructure development was shackled to foreign aid programs. While sometimes bringing temporary relief, these often came with invisible strings, undermining local capacity, discouraging self-initiative, and making our progress contingent on external approval and priorities. President Traoré is charting a radically different course. He's not idly waiting for USAID to resume or foreign donations to trickle in. He has mobilized the nation with its most potent resources, its land, its people, their labor, their love for the nation, and an unbreakable collective will. The message echoing across the Sahel is clear and powerful. Africa must stand on its own 2 feet, and Burkina Faso is lighting the way. And the transformation is already breathtaking. Picture villages that were once cut off for months during the rainy season, their residents trapped, their goods perishing. Now they witness the daily procession of Burkinabè-operated machinery, paving the way to a brighter, more connected future. Key cities are being linked, fostering trade, enabling students to reach schools, and ensuring the sick can access hospitals without enduring impossible journeys. Farmers, the backbone of the nation, can finally transport their harvests to markets swiftly, preventing the heartbreak of watching their hard work rot before it can be sold. Every single kilometer of new road laid down by Burkinabè hands is a victory against underdevelopment. Every bridge repaired is a testament to their self-belief. Every new route opened is a concrete symbol of Captain Traoré's vision for a stronger, more unified, and self-sufficient Burkina Faso. To our incredible Voice of Africa family, our cherished members and loyal subscribers, I pause here to offer my deepest gratitude. Your support, your engagement, your shared passion for telling Africa's true stories, stories of resilience and triumph, is what fuels this channel. You are the reason we can amplify narratives like this one from Burkina Faso, narratives that often get drowned out or misrepresented. Thank you for believing in our mission, for sharing our content, and for being part of this vital community. Together, we are ensuring that the voice of Africa rings loud, clear, and true. What makes this road revolution so deeply inspiring isn't just the staggering scale, hundreds of machines, thousands employed, over 133 kilometers targeted, but the incredible spirit driving it. Communities across Burkina Faso have rallied together like never before. You see it everywhere, from the highly trained engineers overseeing complex projects to the dedicated manual laborers moving mountains of earth, from the elders offering wisdom and encouragement to the youth eagerly learning new skills and securing their futures. Every Burkinabè, it seems, sees themselves reflected in this monumental national effort. There's a renewed sense of ownership, a fierce pride in contributing to their nation's destiny, and a powerful, shared purpose. Captain Traoré isn't just building roads, he is meticulously building trust between the people and their government, forging unity across diverse communities, and reforging a powerful national identity rooted in collective achievement. He is proving tangibly and undeniably that when Africans believe in themselves and work together in harmony, nothing is impossible. To the doubters, the skeptics, and those who perpetually insist that African nations cannot stand tall without Western hand-holding, Burkina Faso, under Captain Ibrahim Traoré, delivers a resounding answer. Watch us. The narrative is changing. We are no longer begging at foreign tables, the Burkinabè spirit declares. We are building our own banquet halls. This leadership has exposed a fundamental truth. It is rarely a lack of resources that holds Africa back, but often a lack of confidence, the lingering weight of mental colonization, and the shackles of dependency. By consciously and courageously breaking these chains, President Traoré has unleashed a tidal wave of productivity, innovation, and national pride that feels truly unstoppable. The impact of this movement transcends Burkina Faso's borders. It is resonating across the continent. Burkina Faso is becoming a living case study, inspiring other African nations to pause and fundamentally rethink their development models. The lesson radiating from Ouagadougou is clear and potent. We possess everything we need. We have the land, abundant and rich. We have the talent, vibrant and ingenious. We have the spirit, resilient and unyielding. Everything required to architect and build our own prosperous future is within our grasp. The crucial step? We must stop listening to the naysayers, stop waiting for external validation or permission, and start believing, with unwavering conviction, in our own inherent power and capability. There's a profound Burkinabè saying that captures this moment perfectly. When you refuse to farm your field, don't complain about hunger. President Captain Ibrahim Traoré has vividly reminded his people, and indeed all of us watching, of this essential truth. Development isn't a gift that falls miraculously from the sky. It is forged in the furnace of sweat, nurtured by sacrifice, and brought to life by vision. Across Burkina Faso today, this ancient parable is transforming into a modern reality. The fields are being tilled, not just agricultural fields, but the fields of infrastructure, industry, and national potential. The roads are being paved, physically connecting the nation, and metaphorically paving the way to self-determination. The future is not being wished for, it is being actively, relentlessly earned by the Burkinabè people themselves. Each road being constructed is more than just a physical pathway, it is a conduit for hope. Hope that Burkina Faso will emerge as a shining beacon of African excellence and self-reliance. Hope that young Africans across the continent will see this example and realize they no longer need to risk everything on perilous journeys across deserts and seas in a desperate search for dignity. That dignity can be built right here, at home. Hope that a new, self-confident, and prosperous Africa is not just a dream, but is being tangibly built. One road, one project, one empowered community at a time. Under Captain Ibrahim Traoré's resolute leadership, that hope has shed the skin of mere aspiration. It has crystallized into a concrete plan. It has ignited into decisive action. It is becoming real, visible, and inspiring for all to see. President Traoré's approach extends far beyond roads, embodying a truly holistic vision for national rebirth. The groundbreaking Fasoyabanto, My Homeland initiative, launched in 2024, formalizes this commitment to community-driven development. By equipping regional brigades with the machinery and empowering local communities to build their own infrastructure, it ensures sustainability and deep local ownership. His focus has also turned sharply towards food sovereignty. The Presidential Initiative for Agriculture is a massive undertaking, cultivating thousands of hectares and distributing vital equipment, tractors, tillers, pumps, directly to farmers. The goal? To feed the nation with its own produce. Already, significant increases in tomato, millet, and rice production are being recorded, directly attacking dependency on imports. Furthermore, recognizing that true self-reliance needs industry, President Traoré is championing local processing. Tomato processing plants in Bobo Dioulasso and Yako, the impressive textile complex Iotex Burkina, and the nation's first gold refinery are not just factories, they are engines of job creation, especially for youth and women, and value addition. They ensure that Burkina Faso captures the full economic benefit of its own raw materials. This isn't just building roads. This is building a diversified, resilient national economy from the ground up. Captain Ibrahim Traoré's legacy is being set indelibly in stone and asphalt across the length and breadth of Burkina Faso. But this road revolution signifies something infinitely larger than infrastructure. It is about freedom, the freedom to determine one's own path. It is about sovereignty, the right to build one's nation without external dictates. It is about African excellence, proving that we possess the capability to execute complex, large-scale projects to the highest standards. It is a message ringing out from the heart of West Africa to the entire world. We can and we will. Captain Ibrahim Traoré has achieved something monumental. He has built more than roads, he has rebuilt belief. He has rekindled a flame of self-confidence in the Burkinabè people and offered a powerful example to all Africans. He has demonstrated beyond any shadow of doubt that African solutions, powered by African hands, guided by African vision, can indeed solve African problems. In doing so, he hasn't just altered the trajectory of Burkina Faso, he has ignited a potent fire of inspiration across the continent. Burkina Faso is no longer waiting for its future. It is moving fast forward, building it with its own hands, proudly and purposefully. And you can be certain the rest of Africa is watching, learning, absorbing the lessons, and getting ready to follow. The dawn of self-reliance is breaking. The voice of Africa stands witness and echoes this powerful story of transformation. Let us all draw strength and inspiration from Burkina Faso's bold journey, onwards together.